I didn't realize how deep in survival mode I was until I finally stepped out of it. Because when you live under constant pressure long enough, it starts to feel normal. And honestly, that's the dangerous part right there. So there's an old reality we all experience, right? Whether you're doing that right now, it could be your old reality in the future. For a long time, my life felt like constant motion. I'm always churning, always working, right? Always chasing, always thinking about the next sale, the next conversation, and the next opportunity. Even when I rested, my mind did it. It was like, yo, what are you doing right now, man? You need to be out there working. And I was physically still sometimes, but mentally, I was always running. So what survival mode actually feels like, right? And I don't think enough people talk about survival mode and what it actually does to you. You stop feeling present. You stop thinking clearly. Your nervous system gets so used to pressure, the peace, it almost feels unfamiliar altogether. You wake up already tense. You're already carrying that weight for the next day, for the same day, for every day, right? You're already preparing for stress to overtake you day after day after day after day. So here's the part I didn't notice. The crazy thing is, I thought this was ambition. I thought this is just well, hardworking people, they just feel like this, right? Constant urgency, constant pressure, constant emotional exhaustion. I wore it almost like a badge of honor, right? But deep down, I was burning out. Took a while for me to realize, oh wait, no, it took a week, man, but I kept going. Took a year, but I kept going. Took a decade, but I kept going, even being burnt out, man. So here's the shift, right? Then recently, my environment started changing. I started working differently. I started living differently, structuring my days completely differently. And for the first time in a long time, I noticed something. I could breathe again. So here's what hit me emotionally, right? This realization, it hit me hard, man, because I didn't realize how dysregulated I had became, how much of my life had been built around reacting and surviving, forcing situations and chasing things that didn't really matter to me. And I'd forgotten what peace even felt like. So I'm gonna tell you what life feels like now. Now I'm starting to experience something different. I can work from home. I can spend time with my family. I can think clearly for the first time in ages. I can read the word peacefully. I can exercise again. I can create and I can breathe between the moments. And mentally, this changes everything. So here's the bigger truth, right? Because when your nervous system finally calms down, you realize how much stress you'd normalized. You realize not every day has to feel chaotic. Success doesn't have to destroy your peace, and ambition and alignment can coexist at the same time. That was a huge realization for me. And honestly, I think a lot of men, especially even women out there, are stuck in survival mode without even realizing it. We're taught push harder, grind more, never slow down, and constantly prove yourself to everyone, right? But eventually you have to ask, at what cost? Because if your success destroys your peace, your health, your relationships, and an ability to actually enjoy life, what are you really building? So I'm gonna tell you what I want now. Now I want a different kind of life. I still want to grow and I still want to build. I still want to become more, but not at the expense of my entire nervous system in existence. That makes no sense. I want peace. I want clarity. I want presence. I want freedom and alignment. That matters deeply to me now. So here's the lesson. And honestly, I think a lot of people don't need more motivation. They don't need more hustle, and they definitely don't need more pressure. I think they need environments and systems that stop them from being in survival mode constantly. That realization, it changed me. I didn't realize how deep in survival mode I was until I experienced even a small amount of peace. And now I don't want to go back. So if you've been feeling mentally exhausted for a long time, comment the word peace down below. Because I think a lot more people are carrying invisible pressure that anyone can realize. So you know what it is, man. I love you. Till next time. God bless. Peace.